Hey, welcome to another episode of Fish Therapy with your host, me. I'm going to go over what I got here from all Amazon, various sellers, and do an unboxing here for the equipment I'm going to be putting on my roundabout watercraft. Again, awesome stuff. So, without further ado, let's get to opening some stuff. I'm going to move all this stuff here. Let me show you. So much stuff. Stuff. We're going to start with this. So this is my ammo can. I bought a plastic ammo can. You're like, why do you need an ammo can on a boat? I'll show you. This is where I'm going to put my fish finder battery. Separate from the other battery, obviously. This is what it is right here. Check it out. So I have this 12-volt battery here that I'm going to hook up. This will then feed through a hole I drilled in the box. It's super easy, very portable. I can take it on and off the boat without having to worry about it. The cool thing is that super easy to charge. Now, while I do a lot of wiring, and I do a lot of my own electrical stuff, especially when I was a kid, I used to wire speaker systems and stuff. So thankfully, that stuff transferred over to adulthood. Check this out. So here's obviously the Transcend power cord that Garmin Striker, gives you with their box. Hopefully this will be awesome. We'll see. Perfect for my little lake, obviously. I did a video on that too. You can check that out. But here's the connections I made. So check this stuff out. So these are the connectors I made to snap on to my battery. So obviously these here little connectors here, see if I can be real slow. These are the basic connectors you can buy anywhere. I bought a big kit off Amazon. They just slide up onto those, right? So real quickly, they just connect. Super easy. Now, what's really cool about these are these things right here. These little quick snap connectors. They accept any wire size, and they come in, pop off. Now I'm going to take one of these apart. Watch this. I'll just lift this up. Click. Wow. Now I made these some old wire I had laying around from a battery. But then I was like, man, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable wiring this stuff up to that same 12-volt battery, even my other battery that's running my trolling motor and whatnot. But these here were awesome. So I just slide them in. Click. Can't pull them apart, man. Can't pull them apart. They're in. So I can transfer these in and out. What really made this simple is when I come through this box over here, like so, I'll be able to roll right through the box. Let's get that other one here too, real fast. Here we go. Perfect. And I will be able to connect them right to the batteries, right? Black to negative. Boom. Red to positive. Boom. There you go. Check that out. It is perfectly laid out. And I have a little area to store any of my extra cord. So obviously I can close this up. It can rain on it all day. It goes right through there. It is super simple. This whole setup, battery and box, and the wires things, they may have cost me what? I think the battery was like 30 bucks, if that. The wires were super cheap. The connectors, I got a pack of like 6 for 4 bucks. I can easily just disconnect that right there. Feed them right out the box. Done. And charged. Perfect, right? Cool. Now, let's move. So, I can't remember. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. There may be some household cleaners in here. Honestly. I'm going to get my knife. Let's do this. Yeah, I forgot. I did get something else in this box. You know how Amazon is. They ship all sorts of stuff to you. Okay, let's see what's in the box. You're like, what the heck is that? Let's take that out first. This is a totally unrelated product. I have a bunch of baseball caps that I wear, and I heard this product. What is this? Ball Cap Buddy, made in the U.S. your cap is dirty, wash it. Yeah, my caps are dirty with sweat and everything else, and I got tired of buying new caps. I figured I'd try to wash it. Guess you just clip this sucker in. You're supposed to put this in your hat in here and then put it in the dishwasher. So, cool. An extra $10 laying around. All right, let's get to the fishing stuff. So, made in China. Of course, everything's made in China. Oh, there's my switches. I got a 4-gauge switch, marine switch, waterproof. Let's get it out of there. There she is. Ooh, very nice. Click. Click, click, click. Let's look inside. Ooh, there's my lock point, cigarette lighter, whatnot. There's my USB. 5-volt. All right. This didn't cost me very much. Obviously, here's a seal. I gotta make sure I get that back on there. I think this was around like $30 or something. You're like, what are you gonna use that for? Well, obviously, I'm gonna wire up my trolling motor. I'm gonna wire up my bow fishing lights to this. So, where's that gonna go? Well, before we get into that, that's gonna go into this box right here. So, the plan again, one access hole here, another one in where the battery box is. That's the only 2 access points I'm going to draw. I may put one in this side, I probably will, so I can run lights this way, and then put another one over on this one here, in this box. That way I can have my lights in the front. But that's the plan. Cool. Let's move on to our next item. So obviously, got my wire I needed for that job. I think I got, can't remember, low voltage wire, because I'll tell you why that is in the case here in a little bit. These are my starboards. Here we go. These are all my kayak plugs. Remember I said kayak plugs? Well, I wanted to get something for a drain for my boat that wasn't just a regular pilot hole in my boat, something I could seal up. So these are obviously something that I could seal up. These are your standard kayak holes. I went with this little squiggly part here because I don't think, you see it's rubber seal here. Oh, cool. See if we can see out in the light. Yeah, a little bit. Easy. I went with this little part here because when it goes down the boat, it can be smashed down a little bit. Because I don't know how much room I have from the very bottom or whatnot, but I needed something really flush, and I believe these here will have just enough room to not poke a hole in the bottom of my boat. So obviously I'll have to be careful when I'm installing those. All right. Oh, speaking about those porthole covers, here we go. I got those 2 porthole covers or whatever, I guess they're access or whatever they're called here. Detachable cover. Definitely. I got them in a black, so both of those will go on again. Both of these holes here, I'll probably put them in. They're C-flow hatches. What else do I got in here? Oh yeah, here's my wiring mount kit, I think. I got some LEDs. So these are 1 pack of my LEDs. These are my white LEDs. Man, everything is made in China. I'm a made in the US guy, but some things I just can't get here. But if you have a place where I can get those in the US, please let me know. But these are pre-wired LEDs, super easy. Hence why I need the switches. So these here actually go on the inside of the boat, and I'm going to wire 1 to make me legal on the back side of the boat. So I got a whole bunch of them in here because they were dirt cheap, legit dirt cheap. I can't remember what's in here. I think I know what's in here, but I'm not really certain. Let's find out what's in here, shall we? Oh, yes. These are my red and green LEDs. So these are my keep me legal in the front of the boat. Again, whole bunch of them. There they are. Super easy to wire up. They have a self-stick on them, right? They have the self-stick back, whatever. I'm probably not going to use the self-stick back. I'm probably just going to mount them directly. Super long lead. We're probably talking a good 10-inch to 9-inch lead here. Maybe it might be actually 12-inch lead. But again, to the super cool stuff, I went ahead and splurged on these. Rail Blazers. Yep. Again, I didn't want to put any holes in my boat that weren't needed. So I figured, well, I'm going to go with these Rail Blazers. I heard they're great for kayaks and mounting equipment. I'm going to find out how great they are. Oh, it's a huge bag. We're just going to dump it. Boom. Rail Blazer. Right? So I got these mounts. Unfortunately, they only sell, what, 2 mounts in the back box? So I'm like, okay, well, cool. I'm trying to be a little cheaper. Made in New Zealand. Cool company, though. I'm trying to be a little cheaper and not have to buy those. So I bought 2 for these 2, right? So I could snap in. And that's like, well, you're like, why is there a cutting board there? Well, I'm going to mount this to a cutting board piece, and in the cutting board piece to what else but remember that fish finder I was talking about? I'll mount it to there. So this will be like this. This through here, underneath this space. I'll mount it to this board. I'll mount it to there. And then I will actually have a fish finder mounted to my boat, which turns, and I'll probably PVC something together. Not because I'm cheap, but because I'm cheap. This here cutting board was literally $4 at Big Lots. It's perfect. It's thick enough. It's in marble. I'd really care less, but at least it's waterproof. Now let's check this stuff out. Obviously, I bought an extra set, and I bought these. So this is rod holder. It came with a mount. So I have 2 of those. I have one of these, another one of those, 2 other blazers. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I am super psyched. Let's go back to that rod holder real quick so I can show you. I heard these are super easy. They're the Starport HDs. They come with the connector already. Obviously, I had to buy these connectors separate, and that's why I had to get these adapters separate. Just for all the stuff. And you're like 7-inch light bars. These got really good rating on Amazon by other sellers. I think these are truck or ATV lights. I think. I can't even remember. We're going to open them up and see, though. Oh. Happy, not happy. Well, so far I'm happy. Let's hope they work. I just wasn't sure about the mounting brackets on my application. Hence the cutting board, right? The cutting board. Should be good though. Let's take, ooh, yeah, see? Same wire. So I'm same wire across the board. These suckers are super bright. These are floodlights. Those are super shiny. They're floodlight LEDs. And you're like, why in the hell are you going to put them on your boat? Is it for driving? Nope. It has the same mounting rail system on the back. My ultimate plan is to take this Rail Blazer, take these adapters, mount the adapter into either the cutting board side or one of the rail provided here, and it's this aluminum rail, and then have this light mounted here. Or under here. Probably under there. I can probably figure that out. Run the wire through the boat, through my hatch, but this will allow me, for what reason, dude, would you want to do that? I'll tell you, I'm probably going to mount them up here so I can point them down. That will allow me to see into the water at night. Why would you want to do that? So I can bow fish carp. That is going to be a blast. So, all this stuff, whew, you know, and my hat washer, all this stuff was roughly, oh man, it was like 200 and I want to say $75. It's close to 300, I think, when it was all said and done. And I got, you know, the 5% discounts on a lot of the Chinese stuff here, or whatever, the mounts and the LEDs that those sellers, you know, make. They make them in bulk. They probably cost like literal pennies, but whatever. So, here we go. Sorry for a long video. I know it's like 15 minutes or so. It's going to be uncut. I'm probably going to put an introduction and all that subscribe stuff here. But follow me on this journey as I work on this sucker and get this baby ready for some awesome adventures here in the lake. Super psyched about it. Cool. Oh, and it kind of matches my shoes. Nice. All right, well, this is Fishing Therapy, so catch you later.